How's it going, everyone? My name is Amzo, and welcome to Diablo 3. Now, why are we playing Diablo 3? Well, it's because we are going to celebrate with Blizzard the fact that Diablo has been out for 20 years. That is right, the point-and-click action RPG game that was released in 1997 has been out for 20 years. I have been a fan of Diablo. I've played Diablo since the beginning. Diablo 1, 2, Lord of Destruction, and 3, and then Reapers of Souls, and I still play it to this day. I just play the seasons of it. And later this year, the Necromancer will be released, and I will be playing that as well. So, why are we here?
And we will survive 1,000 more if we must, but the tomes will return to us. It must be spectacular. Your heresy is intolerable.
Blizzard is doing a time-sensitive event that you can receive a couple of things that are quite interesting and fun cosmetically. The first being this delightful little cow. Look at that thing. Isn't that magnificent? It's the moo cow from the original Diablo. Now, the other things that you can get will be a baby butcher. That is right, you get the baby butcher. Isn't he adorable? Now, the cool thing about Diablo, or the cool thing about this event is you can get a few cosmetic things from the past. That being the original butcher's sickle, which is what I have equipped right here. And then last but not least, you can get Diablo's Soul Stone, which I currently have equipped as a skin for my helm, as you can see right here. Now, I have to say this is a lot of fun and really badass looking. And with that being said, let me show you how to get them right now. So what you do is you go to the old ruins in Tristram, and it's, like I said, it's time sensitive, so as of right now you'll see the old demonic symbol on the ruins. Now, we've been here plenty of times, but what is different is the fact that there is now a portal to Tristram. And look at that. The graphics have been reverted back to what they were in its heyday. And I gotta say, it is phenomenal. The walking speed, the running, all of it. The UI, which I honestly hope to God that they have a UI option later on that we can switch back to this, because this is so nostalgic, it's ridiculous. And I love it. So there are 16 levels that we have to go through before we kill the Dark Lord. So let's venture through and get to the let's venture through and kill Diablo. So like I've said, I've been playing this game for quite some time. I played this way back in the day on a small 12-inch laptop that couldn't even run it properly. And by not running it properly, I mean it literally could not run it at full screen. It was about 6 inches by 4 inches, and that was the scale in which I was playing on. It was ridiculous. And if you are a fan of Diablo, I would like to know, what is your favorite class? Personally, I like the monk the most. Okay, we are... Oh, the Dark Passage. Okay, here we go.
Not ready yet.
Let's clear this out real quick. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the graphics alone are so nostalgic. I love it. Oh man. And that's all that's in the Dark Passage, is just that real splendid chest. So you can leave as soon as you find that. But if you guys have played Diablo in the past, which one is your favorite? The first one, the second one, or the new Diablo 3? Honestly, I would really like to know. Personally, I find Diablo 2 to be my favorite, probably just due to the fact that I've spent most of my time on that game. Diablo 3, I still adore. It's a phenomenal game, but there's just something about. Oh yeah, there's just something about it that I like Diablo 2 a little bit more. It's probably because I grew up on it. Now, behind these doors is the butcher from Diablo 2. Look at that. Hello. Let's get him. Oh shit! I got wrecked. Oh man. Okay, let's get him this time. There we go. Okay, and that is how you get the Butcher's Cleaver. I already have it, so I don't need it. One thing I do need to mention is to get all the rewards, like the Baby Butcher, you do have to play this with a new character. You play it with a maxed out character of any kind.
Not ready yet.
It's not going. You're not going to get the little red Baby Butcher. You have to play it from the scratch, from the beginning, as a level 1 character. Oh man, the days of old. I love it. I love it, guys. What game did you guys grow up that you've enjoyed so much that it just brings you nostalgic tears of joy whenever you play it? I would really like to know. Leave a comment down below on what your favorite game is when you grew up that you still play today. Or maybe not that specific game, but maybe there's an alternative, like an expansion or a newer version of it that you'd play instead. I would like to know, because there are a ton of games that people grew up on. There's the Tales of game, there's the Persona games, there's just a ton of games that there are some people that grew up on Call of Duty. So, I mean, I would like to know what your favorite game is when growing up that brought you the most fun. This is what Diablo 3 is. Basically, as you can see, it's a loot-driven system or loot-driven game that you just go around hacking, slashing, and trying to get better loot and gear to progress or to push yourself into the further difficulties. And that's okay, because you know what? It's a lot of fun. You can play with 4 people in Diablo 3, and I believe up to 8 in Diablo 2, and I don't really remember on how many in Diablo 1. But needless to say, all 3 are a loot-driven game that pushes you and pushes you until you progress, which is phenomenal. Which means there's a lot of replayability in this game. Okay, so once you hit level 9, you have to look for the black mushrooms. Once you get the black mushrooms, there, the rotting mushrooms, I got them. So what you're gonna need to do is warp back to town. So once you get the black mushroom, what you have to do is use the town warp back to the old ruins. Go back to the old Tristram, or the event Tristram, I should say. And then you have to go to the witch's, I forgot her name. The witch's hut. Okay, so you come here, and you click on the cauldron. The cauldron then gives you the witch's brew. Right here. The strange concoction has been steeping for several years now. Okay. Do not, whatever you do not click on the cows. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do this all over. If you click on the cows, you have to start a new game, basically.
Patience.
You come down here and talk to Griswold. No. You come here and talk to the thief first. Farhand's corpse. He gives you the drunkard's belt. Then you go talk to Griswold.
This cannot be opened yet.
What? Ogden? Oh, you talk to Ogden first. There we go. Then you talk to the Pepin. Then you talk to Griswold's corpse. Oh yeah, Griswold will then give you the recipe for Wirt's leg. You go back to town. Oh no! Oh, I almost fucked that up. Do not do that. Do not do that. You go back to town this route. Okay. You go back to town by the ruins waypoint. Then use the tome on the forge, go to weapons, then go to mace, create Wirt's leg, like so, and then immediately salvage it. You then get a map of the stars with the numbers 2, 1, 3. With that, you go back to the old ruins, and now you're gonna go click on the moo cows. That is the. If you do it beforehand, I'm not sure if it's going to work or not.
Patience.
If you know the pattern or not, I think you have to go through this entire spiel just to get it. But it's all well worth it. Okay, so it says 2, 1, 3. So 2, 1, 3, and voila, the abandoned farmstead. You click on this. There's no enemies in here, just cows. All you have to do is find the chest. It's basically the cow level, but without them being corrupted. Ooh, scarecrow. Alright. Okay, so you come over here, click on Wirt's stash, and then with that, then you'll get an item. That gives you the royal calf. And that is how you get the calf. So then you can run out, do not teleport out. That's key. Okay. You click on the old ruins, you go back to town, and then you go into the waypoint. That way you don't lose your space, or your spot of where you were. You don't have to travel all the way back and waste your time, basically. But anyways, how are you guys doing? You guys having a wonderful day? You got the weekend coming up. You guys have plans. You guys have any games you're just gonna dive into and just blow your entire weekend with? Okay. The unholy altar is the last level. So you have to. There's it's basically just a T. You have to go to each side and click on the altar, and then kill the black, the little person there. Alright guys, with that, the Archbishop is dead, and now the final level is revealed to us, level 16, and that is where Diablo awaits. Up, and there's the Dark Lord. There's Diablo. And he is down for the count. And with that, the Dark Lord is dead. You get a couple of achievements, and you get 2 spiffy things. 1 is the little baby butcher, which is so adorable. And 2, you get a legendary gem. The legendary gem is the red soul shard, which you have to put into any helm and will unlock the transmog I showed you at the very beginning. And that is just the start of what they have going on with the anniversary. So you can still do a few more things, which would be including getting portrait frames and a new banner. I'll leave that for you guys to discover. If you enjoyed yourself, don't hesitate to hit that like button. Otherwise, like always, I'll see you guys in the next one.